Happy holidays, everybody. Welcome to the Kill Count. Welcome to the Kill, my YouTube channel, the Anime Scream 1798, where we tally up the kills in horror, TV show, movies, also my top 10s, what ifs, predictions, reactions, and everything in between. I am the Anime Scream. We are for the blood. Happy holidays. Happy Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, and whatever holiday you're celebrating. And today we're going to do the 1974 Christmas classic, Black Christmas, released in 74. The original title is Silent Night, Evil Night in the United States, but it was retitled in the television screening Stranger in the House. It was really it was produced and directed by none other than Bob Clark. He actually did Black Christmas, Murdered by Degree, a mystery thriller. He did The Christmas Story. He won the 3 Genie Awards, Best Director and Best. But sadly, he died in 2007. He did the honestly, his last film was actually his executive debut, Black Christmas 2006, which I will actually cover next year on Christmas Eve. But I'm actually going to honestly do Olivia Hussey. Olivia Hussey is actually the real. I can't actually say that, but Olivia Hussey actually did Black Christmas, but she was in The Ice Cream Man, a direct-to-video black comedy slasher film. Virus, Turkey Shooter, Shoot. Honestly, she is actually also Kira Artwood Doa, which he actually did do the Odyssey, but he is best known for his appearance in none. I never know any of these horror movies. Margaret Ruth Kidder, but she actually died in 2018. But sh- honestly, she died at 69. But she it was ruled of overdose because she committed unaliving. Because honestly, she actually did Lois Lane as Superman. She's struggling with mental health issues. As she was in Rob Zombie's second Halloween, which I'm not going to cover because Rob Zombie should stick with her original the the original films of Rob Zombie. The Itsy Bitsy Spider. Honestly, this is actually very good. But honestly, she already know for one thing: recess school out. Anastasia, she is actually a voice actor after Black Christmas. Audrea and Lynn Griffin. Lynn Griffin is is 71 and she is in wait, say what? She's actually in Elon Roth, the freaking greatest the greatest director ever that did the Hostel series of Thanksgiving. And John Saxon, which died in 2020. Which, uh, which he actually did a lot of good films, but the Blood Beast, he had, oh! He actually is Lieutenant Donald Thompson in Nightmare on Elm Street. My Mom's a Werewolf, Nightmare Beach. Dust by Dawn. Honestly, he a horror movie legend. Honestly, it's about the Sorority sisters who received frantic calls on this Christmas season. Honestly, if your movie doesn't make you skin crawl, it's on too tight. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I actually it was released in Toronto, but it was released in the U.S. In the in December 20th, but it was released in October 11th. Honestly, this actually is noted for its influence on the slasher genre. We wouldn't have Halloween at all. It got two remakes in 2006 and 2019. Honestly, the legacy is so good. It actually made it to Bravo's 100 Scariest Moments. It's actually about. It got nominated for Best Horror, Best Sound, Best Performance, and Best Feature. And honestly, how many kills did Billy or the plot twist did we find out? Honestly, man climbs up the sorority house where a Christmas party is held and the attic. The house phone rings and the sorority sister and Jess Bradford answered to discover the obscene phone call from a person who calls before the sorority has a nickname, the Moaner. Jess and the others sorority sisters members listed as the calls and rants and strange voices before Rutley threatened to kill them. Upset by the calls, a younger student named Claire Harris decided to leave and go upstairs to her bedroom to pack the suitcase. Unknown as the rest of her, Claire was attacked behind and killed her. Um, the way she was killed is they used plastic wrap and strangle her to death. That is the first kill of the movie. Honestly, the following morning, Claire's father arrived. Tried to Claire failed to meet up with him. Honestly, the house mother, Mrs. Henry, offers to help Mr. Harris look for her. Later that day, Jess informs her boyfriend, Peter, that she is pregnant and undergo an abortion. This is actually very smart for 1974 at this time. I'm not saying this is actually a smart way during this time. It's a women's choice. Anybody that say it's not their choice is men that don't know what they're going through, much to his disapproval. See. Meanwhile, Harris and the two other sorority sisters members, Barb and Philip, attempt to report Claire's disappearance to Sergeant Mass, and he does not take them seriously. Take it seriously! Come on! I know it's all film, but if somebody reported a missing person case, you have to take it seriously. Uh, honestly, at first, until Chris Hayden, Claire's boyfriend, barged in angry uh, later in the day and demands something be done about it. Honestly, they didn't take it seriously with women, but with a man? That is honestly, women still get the same treatment today, but a search party for Claire in which Harrison, Chris, and most of the sorority get involved. Meanwhile, McHarry Henry discovered Claire's body in the attic before the killer murdered her with a crane hook. Honestly, she was murdered with a crane hook. Shortly after, Jess answered another received phone call and decided to file a police report. Shortly after, the lieutenant fully arrived with a telephone lineman to tap the phone. So the police can determine to identify the harasser. Let me tell you about the urban myth. The babysitter and the mayor upstairs. They actually, a woman gets stalked by a person upstairs and say, "You need to check on the children." She hung up. He called again. "You need to check on the children." He hung up. She called the police. You need to keep him on the line, ma'am. We will actually tell you where he is. She hung up and called the. And he rung. You need to check on the children. As she kept him on the line, then hung up. Then the police called. He's in the house. Get out. And he walked out with the children's blood slain. Honestly, after Fuller leaves the group of the Christmas carolers as watchers, the singer, the killer sneak into Barb's room and stab her with the glass unicorn. Honestly, this is actually a glass unicorn figurine used while carolers sing a song. Honestly, this is actually a great way to do this kill, and I actually love the how the way this was done. Honestly, and honestly, this is cheesy, but I actually love it. Honestly, just received the obscene phone call. In the caller emulates parts of the argument she had with Peter, and Lieutenant Fuller calls her. An attempt to trace the call failed, and the both begin place suspicion towards Peter. Jess and Phyllis decide to lock the door and window in the house. Shortly after, however, Phil is murdered by the killer after finding Barb's body. I do not. Honestly, Jess receive yet another obscene phone call, and they actually trace the call, and Sergeant Nass instruct Jess, Jess, I need you to put down the phone and leave the house immediately. But Jess does not know that Barb and Phil are dead, as she discovered that they are dead. And she sees the killer through her eyes in the cracked door. And before she slammed the door on, and the killers chase her after her. Unable to open the front door, Jess runs into the basement, locking her behind. Shortly after, Peter breaks through the basement window, slowly approaches Jess as he worried, asks if she's is okay. In the state of panic, Jess beats Peter to death with a fire poker. Honestly, killing him instantly, and honestly, the police find her body barely cradle Peter's body, behaving believing that Peter was the. They actually believe Peter was the killer. That honestly, they actually. However, the killer's voice is heard in the attic, and a a shadow descends the ladder before the house telephone begin to ring. Implied the killer has murdered Jess. Okay, let's Get to the. Wait, my phone ringing. Hello? Get to the numbers? Okay, get to the numbers. Okay, 5 people died in Black Christmas. 4 of them were girls, and one of them is guy. With a high bar graph, a high bar graph for the girls, and a low blueberry bar graph for the boys. We got a we it's 98 minutes every 5.60 minutes. I give the great axe execution to. I give the great axe execution to Barb. Barb was stabbed to death by a giant glass unicorn after. And I like how it was done with Carol singing. The 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 wooden axe of Dawn, the the wooden axe, the whippy wooden axe of Adonis will actually go to Phil. Will go to Phyllis's death murder by finding Barb's body, because she actually find her body dead. Barb's body dead. Honestly, that's it. Black Christmas was released in 1974 and followed up by 2 sequels. And I actually enjoyed this movie, and it's a great way to spend the holidays watching Christmas. Now, I know my Silent Night, Deadly Night is after this. So I'm actually going to tell you. Um. Well, when I do my I'm actually got big plans for next October. I'm actually going to do a I'm actually going to do I'm actually for August. I'm actually going to start through June. I'm actually going. I'm actually. I'm actually going to. I'm already starting the Evil Dead franchise, but I'm going to. I am going to do more anime kill counts, because some anime do have good kills. I'm actually going to give you a hint. Like, Chainsaw Man have 1 1,059 kills. I will actually explain it if you guys actually let me. Yeah, anime don't. Some media have anime TV shows and movies have kills. I am also going to do these are the these are the I'm going to finish Evil Dead, then I'm going to redo Megan, I'm going to do Orphan, I'm actually going to do Scorpion's Revenge, Tremors, Critters, Jurassic Park, Antiviral, Infinity Pool, Splice, and the sequels. I already did the sequels like Hatchet 2, Wishmaster 2, Terminator 2, No See Evil 2, The Toxic Avenger, Alien, Cube, Prom Night, Stepfather, Underworld, Alice in Murderland, Scanners. I'm also going to do The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, which I will actually cover. Just give me a little bit, and I will actually cover Child's Play. Child Play 1, 2, 3, 4. Child Play 1, 2, 3. See the Chucky. Curse of Chucky. Cult of Chucky. And the Chucky Season 1, Season 2, and Season 3. And I will actually do Season 1 of my favorite TV show, Rick and Morty. Yeah, I am not joking. How many kills a Rick and Morty will have? I don't know. I had to count because Rick Sanchez is actually do have kills in it, and if you actually, I only the only seasons I actually watch of Rick and Morty is season 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. I have to see. I only see 1 through 4. I have to see 1 through 5. I have to see season 6, 7, and 8. Season 6 and 7. So, you have to give me time for that. You guys have a good day. Bye.